Hi everyone, this is Geetika Vinodni. You're watching Geeta Tricks. Today I'm going to tell Introduction to Reasoning. If you are preparing for competitive exam without coaching, you must have understand the syllabus. In this section, I will give entire syllabus for reasoning. So let us start our section. Arithmetic, aptitude, reasoning. Everyone having doubt about these three topics. So many members are confused and they didn't have clarity about these topics. So I will give clarity to who have didn't understood these topics. Arithmetic means the branch of mathematics dealing with the properties and manipulation of numbers. Aptitude means it is a natural skill or talent. It is related to maths and logic. And reasoning means the action of thinking about the something in logical, sensible way. So, arithmetic is totally related to mathematical calculations, and aptitude is related to both maths and logic, and reasoning is related to logical thinking, nothing but creative thinking. So, these three not same, but arithmetic and reasoning are both related to aptitude because aptitude means both related to maths and logic. So, arithmetic we have mathematical calculations related to maths, and reasoning we have logical thinking related to logic. So, arithmetic and reasoning both are related to aptitude. Now, I am going to our topic Introduction to Reasoning. Reasoning is divided into two types. One is verbal reasoning and another one is non-verbal reasoning. What is verbal reasoning? Verbal reasoning is understanding and reasoning using concepts framed in words. It aims at evaluating ability to think constructively rather than at simple fluency or vocabulary recognition. Nonverbal reasoning means involves the ability to understand and analyze visual information and solve problems using visual reasoning. For example, identifying relationships, similarities and differences between shapes and patterns, recognizing visual sequences and relationship between objects and remembering these. These are the example for the nonverbal reasoning. In verbal reasoning, it have three parts. One is general mental ability and second one is logical reasoning and third one is analytical reasoning. Coming to non-verbal reasoning, it have five parts. One is mirror and water image and second one paper cutting and folding and third one cubes and dices and fourth one embedded figures and fifth one matrix based question. Coming to verbal reasoning, it having three parts, each having few topics. The first one is general mental ability, nothing but quantitative aptitude. The topics are number, HCF and LCM, decimal fractions, simplifications, square root and cube root, averages, problems on numbers and ages, surges and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratios and proportions, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipes and cisterns, time and work, problems on trains, boats and streams, alligation or mixture, simple interest, compound interest, area, volume and surface, areas, true discount, banker discount, stock and shares, calendars, clocks, races and games of skill, linear equation in two variables, quadratic, arithmetic and geometric progressions, geometry, polygons, trigonometry, heights and distances, coordinate geometry, number series, tabulations, pie chart, bar graphs, line graphs. These are the topics of first one. Coming to next one, logical reasoning. It have some topics. They are alphanumeric series, analogies, artificial language, blood relations, calendars, cause and effect, clocks, coding and decoding, critical path, cubes and cuboids, data sufficiency, decision making, deductive reasoning, statement, analysis, dices, directions, embedded images, figure matrix, input output, mirror on water images, odd one out, picture series and sequences, order and ranking, sitting arrangement, shape construction, statement and assumption, statement and conclusion, syllogisms. These are the topics of logical reasoning. Coming to third one is Analytical reasoning. In analytical reasoning, the topics are mission input, inequalities, puzzles, sitting arrangement, eligibility test. These are the topics related to verbal and non-verbal reasoning. Understanding syllabus is enough to prepare for competitive exams? No. We also having more methods like prepare an effective daily study schedule, fix weekly targets and achieve them, be positive and confident, refer to standard study material, take proper rest and sleep, and last one, revise and revise. So in this section, I explained entire reasoning syllabus. In our next section, I will explain general mental ability, nothing but quantitative aptitude one by topic wise. If you have any doubt in this section, please comment your doubt in comment box. Thanks for watching. Please like and share and subscribe our channel.